We are. Hello, ladies. How's everybody doing tonight? They're just waving. Stacy's laughing
Weird. Told him make a weird
uncontrollably.
face. Face. That's all I can do.
I told them not to make a weird face when we're launching the live, and she makes. I wasn't looking at you, so I'll have to go back
Like
and watch the video later.
like
You're adorable. I'm sure it's fine. So, hi, everybody. We are the Heart of a Mother Homeschool Consultants. We are Catholic homeschooling moms who share our hard-earned wisdom and experiences so you don't make the same mistakes that we did or continue to make. Kidding. Um, we're also research junkies, as someone mentioned earlier today. So we just like to know all the things. So this is our social hour during Sunroom Week. Sunroom Week is a week where visitors can pop into our Sunroom membership for 1 week and check it out and see what they think. Whether you need support for yourself or for a friend now or in the future, we're here for you. So we thought we'd do a social hour and let everybody just watch us be together because we love each other and it should be a lot of fun. First up is I will mention that if you are watching this stream and you have a question, you're welcome to put that in the chat. I guess there's that on YouTube. And if you're in Sunroom Week, you have access to our community and you can put that there as an option as well. And I will keep an eye on those. If anybody asks us questions, we are obligated to answer them. Hear that, ladies?
I plead the fifth.
but are we obligated to give good answers?
I didn't say they have to be good answers. Just answers. So that being said, and questions being invited, I did ask everybody, like, come kind of in your evening, like what, your evening snack, your evening beverage that you just want to hang out. And I don't know if you all did that, but do you want to share what your favorite evening snack is? Beverage? Oh, Amy's got her dark chocolate. Whoops, it's
Dark chocolate
fuzzy.
peanut butter cups.
Oh, I love those.
They're so good.
Those are very, very good.
I have not opened that bag yet, but they are still very good. Because I finished the other bag earlier today.
They're super yummy.
They are so good.
Super yummy. Okay, I'll go. I did bring these because these are really good.
Yeah.
These are from Costco and they're gluten-free and like a treat that I don't let my kids have because they're very nourishing and filling when you need something, but I don't feel too guilty about eating them. I mean, I'm in my closet, so I also have my closet chocolate. I think Amy, you actually probably bought me this one. It's almost empty. Last year. It takes me like a year to go through one of these.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But in some years I go through my closet chocolate faster because closet chocolate is the mom needs a little pick me up because it's been a day or it's been an hour or whatever. But that one's lasting, gonna probably last the full year. Did you bring anything, Stacy?
Sadly, no. But I'll tell you why. Because if I eat past a certain hour, I get heartburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it almost doesn't matter what it is. And I blame my older age and why. And yeah, I can have beverages after like 6 p.m. that I will be okay, but
not food.
Not food. And I'm just like, okay, I think that like the years of Dr. Pepper are catching up with me or something.
You're not drinking Dr. Pepper at this hour.
No, because of the heartburn.
Yeah. Gotta listen to your body.
I gotta, yes. I mean, yes. No, at night I just drink water because I know I haven't had any water throughout the day.
Also fair.
That's the truth. Like I'll tell myself every night, like, you can have like you're gonna have the water. You will drink the water and because your body needs it, and I'll have like a cup of water in the morning and that'll be all the water I drink until like 7 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So at night I just like drink water. If I really want something different or so I mean sometimes I'll have like what do you call it? A fizzy water with some like lime or lemon in it and it's always really good and then I feel like a grown up and I can pretend I'm having a drink, but
Fair.
yeah, the heartburn is real and I'm just like ugh.
Yep. Take care of your body. It's hard. Are you drinking anything fun, Amy, or do you have water too?
I have my ice water and my fancy emotional sport water cup that I take with me everywhere.
Yes. That's so funny
It's
because
sparkly. I
it's
like it.
sparkly. I love that. It's so funny because our therapist recently mentioned to one of our kids, like, you're carrying your water bottle as an emotional support, like
Oh,
pointed it
that's
out to the
hilarious.
child. And I was like, and it was done in a very loving way, like, but just to acknowledge, like, the reason you carry this everywhere is it makes you feel secure. And I
It's
was like,
true.
okay.
I do. I mean, for a long time, I had to have like an emotional support Dr. Pepper in the afternoon.
That
It,
happens.
Dr.
you
Pepper
know,
is delicious.
it
It is
is. I do love your jug, Amy. It's almost
beautiful.
like a violet, but
Ooh,
like it has blue, so it's like
It's blue
periwinkle.
with sparkly stuff. It
Okay.
was my Christmas gift, I think, to myself. A year or two ago, I'm like, I
that's
really need a
kind.
new cup, and I like that one.
There we go. Love it.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Well, I brought tea because I drink tea all the time, but this one, I don't usually drink tea at night, but this one is a mulled wine tea. So there's no
Ooh.
wine in it, it's just the flavors. But I
Huh.
do usually about this time I'm finishing off my dinner wine. So
Do you
I'm a
like
red
mulled
red
wine?
wine gal. I do like mulled wine.
Okay.
hmm So this has that flavor, but it's like herbal tea, basically. 'Cause I was like, I'm not gonna bring wine to a call. Do not want to be on camera drinking wine. That sounds bad. But you know,
Well, it's like the
what works?
Hilaire Belloc poem. Wherever
Oh
the
yes.
Catholic sun does shine, there's always laughter and good red wine. Or
And I
mulled
believe in
wine in
both.
your case.
Like
Yes. Mulled
not
Mulled
tea.
tea.
wine tea.
Mulled tea. Like just
Yeah.
flavored. A friend
Yeah.
got it for me. She was like, when you can't have wine. And I was like, when is that?
Perfect.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
She
not
had
one of
this
those. I'm not one
foresight.
of those.
She knew, yeah, she knew that this was going to happen. And she
That's
was
right.
like, Jenny needs a wine substitute.
That makes it sound like no, I'm not that mom. No, just a little, very
Hire
tasty.
us.
Yes, but this mulled wine tea makes me think of Christmas too. Like the
Ooh.
warmth and the like hot, spicy kind of Christmassy cranberry. I make a wassail
Oh,
with a
fancy.
cranberry wassail over the holidays for my family, and it's really like it's a hot cranberry punch type thing. It
Ooh.
reminds me of this as well. It is also non-alcoholic because,
Because kids, yeah.
well, kids. And also I want something to drink that's I can drink as much as I want and it's fun.
Hmm.
So, very good. We're getting closer to Christmas. I might need one of those water jugs.
There you go. Have you
Maybe I'll
started Christmas shopping yet?
absolutely not. Anybody else?
Oh, yes. We've already started the closet box.
Ah, you have an
Uh,
actual box in the closet
We
that's
have a
designated.
legit box in the closet designated for like, this is where the Christmas presents get dumped in as they
hmm
arrive on the front porch. And
Smart.
yeah. And then throughout the year, I'll periodically like divvy them up into smaller boxes, like sometimes by person and sometimes we don't live near family, so both sets of grandparents have us some will send the stuff for the kids to our house and some will have us do the shopping for the kids, so then I have to separate them out. So this is the St. Nicholas Day stuff, and this is the Christmas Day stuff, and this is the stuff from this set of grandparents, and this is the stuff from this set of grandparents, and this is the stuff from godparents. It gets very chaotic in my closet. That box is really big.
I was gonna say, and the kids don't go in there.
I mean, they're not supposed to.
However, they know what's in there.
They probably, I mean, we don't let them into that part, but if I leave the
Right.
house, it's not like anything could stop them from going in. But part of me is like, if you ruin your own Christmas surprise, that's on you.
That's fair. I still remember I was in elementary school and my mom picked me up from somewhere and I guess I went out to the car before her and
Mm-hmm.
like, and this was also, I should ask her about this, on like the back floorboard, like under some tissue paper was like a gift, like a China doll or something. She always got me a China doll every Christmas.
Okay.
And I saw it and then I covered it up real fast and I was like, I wasn't supposed to see that. Like I knew I wasn't supposed to see it, but like it was just on the back floorboard. I guess she thought I wouldn't notice. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was funny. I still feel
Now you
guilty
still
about it.
remember it. It's just like core memory.
I feel guilty about it because I don't remember if I ever told her. Now that I think you're gonna call my mom.
I know.
I just want you to know I feel guilty for the present that you hid in the back of the car that you didn't hide very well and I found it on accident.
Hey, come on,
And I still feel bad about it 30 years later.
Trying to move on from that incident, so I have to tell you.
that's bad.
I have a post-it that says Autumn wants ballet shoes. That's all that I've done.
That's it.
That's all. I wrote it on a post-it.
Well,
Like, somebody get her ballet shoes because she just keeps asking.
she keeps
And
that.
she says a ballet dress. I mean, she means like a
That's
tutu.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, somebody needs to get it for her, and that's all that I've done.
Is
In
she
terms
in
of shop.
ballet?
Oh, she's not a
No.
ballet.
Okay. She just likes this.
She just
Yeah.
likes it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just been like into it. I don't know. She wants to do ballet, but I just
Okay.
knew that we couldn't do that like this semester.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So like next semester I'll try to find something for her. But
Yeah. We get those
yeah.
catalogs in the mail in, I guess like in October, we got the Walmart one and the Amazon one.
Mm-hmm.
And then my kids like circle with markers like everything on every page. No. And then
That
I'm
sounds about
supposed to
right.
like take those and like load them into their wish list because we have Amazon wish lists
Oh,
that the
okay.
grandparents buy from. And like I put on there everything that we approve.
Okay.
Um, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't even done that. They circled it like months ago. No, not a month, like weeks ago.
A month ago. Like it was weeks ago,
A couple weeks,
really.
2 or 3 weeks ago. And
Yeah.
so I need to go in and put that stuff on their wish list so that then I can choose what from there we are buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Usually like I like to just if it's not from my like immediate family, like nieces and nephews, I do all of that on Black Friday. So I'm there
Mm-hmm.
like on the phone with my sisters-in-law, like, what do I get? What do I get them? What do I get them? Okay, what size? What color? Okay, done, done, done,
And just buy it
done.
all.
Nice.
It's like speed shopping.
Right.
Yes. Yes, no,
But you got
because
input from the parents, so super
right.
smart. And you have the right sizes and you got what they wanted. So yay.
Right. And you know the specials are gonna be there, so like just
Yeah. Just do
and
that.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna be sitting eating leftovers.
That
And I'm
whole
not
weekend into Cyber
yeah.
Monday. Yeah.
So I might as well just get it done then.
Right.
And then I know it'll get there before Christmas if I can get it done that weekend, like
That's true.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, it will
Mhm.
get there.
Selena says they were looking through that Amazon catalog, but the items her kids were picking, they couldn't find on the website. Of course.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Of course.
Which makes you wonder, where are they then?
Like Amazon has everything.
Right.
I know,
If they're advertising
if
things and you
Amazon doesn't
can't
have it,
find
it
them.
doesn't. It's sold out already.
Oh, okay.
Sold out already. Ugh.
I did keep seeing, Stacy will appreciate this. It was like a Polly Pocket set but it was Snoopy and Charlie Brown for Christmas, and it was
$50.
adorable. But it was $50, and I'm like, not
$50.
spending $50 on this. But it was also sold out every time I looked, so I couldn't spend $50 on it anyways.
I couldn't spend $50 on it, okay?
Yeah,
But like I've had my eye on it, and also it's in my feed because like Autumn also she got a Polly Pocket thingy at Goodwill. Like my mom
nice.
found it for her for like $4 and it's like a
Nice.
pineapple. So now she's like super into Polly Pocket. So all of that's just kind of like been in my feed. So I know like Autumn wants ballet shoes. Somebody's gonna buy her ballet shoes, and somebody needs to buy her more Polly Pocket whatever. And then my inner child who never got a Polly Pocket,
Because
who
they
always
didn't
wanted
exist.
one. No, they had Polly Pocket when I was little, but she was so
Oh,
expensive.
well, she still is. She's $50 for
I
Snoopy.
for that Snoopy
Ah,
one. So then I looked up Autumn's. I looked up the pineapple one she got, and it was like $40 on Amazon, and she got it at the Goodwill.
That's
So
awesome.
it's like, do I need to do all my shopping at the Goodwill? Just
Start now before the good stuff's gone.
like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's in my feed, and that, of course, anything Snoopy related is going to be in my feed.
smart.
Like Ulta released like a full Christmas collection of Peanuts makeup, so they have like the eyeshadow palette. I never wear eyeshadow, but yes, I want it. And they have like the Snoopy like lip glosses and a couple of other like a Snoopy glitter thingy and just like a whole makeup set of Peanuts. And I mean, I need it, but also I don't.
From Ulta too. Like that's not cheap.
Right.
Yeah, it's Ulta brand, so I know it's going to be cheaper.
Cheaper. That's fair. I love this. She's Zelina says comments, my kids are getting from us a case of snacks from Costco that they don't have to share with siblings.
Yes, that's
That's
awesome.
brilliant.
Ooh.
We would do that for birthdays. Like when our kids hit like
Oh.
14, because
Hmm.
our two oldest are boys who just want food. So when they hit like 14, like one of their gifts was like a gift bag full of like the random snacks that I'd never buy.
Hmm.
And it's like
Yeah.
the best gift ever. We just go to
Right?
Aldi and like throw stuff in the cart and they love it.
The stuff they
You,
ask for, but you always have to say no. And they, I,
Right.
you
we
know
put a
that,
lot of that stuff in stockings.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's true.
that's gotta be that's a good idea because just today, one of my middles was like, I just want like a whole bunch of beef jerky.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
that
isn't
would be
that
a
one of
good
the hardest?
snacking
So
thing
It's the hardest, one of the hardest parts about homeschooling is like they want to eat all day long,
all the time.
all the
Yes,
time.
all the time. How do y'all
yes.
manage that?
It's like the most expensive part of homeschooling.
The food.
The snacks.
Because it's all day long.
When you calculate the amount of food they would be getting at public school, like if they go for breakfast and lunch and snacks, sometimes they give them snack 5 days a week, 9 months out of the year. Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
massive. It's massive. It's thousands and thousands and thousands. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
I mean, ideally, we do like self-serve, make your own breakfast, and it should be done by 10 because then the dishwasher's been unloaded and can be reloaded by the kid whose job that is, who's usually up by 10. Uh, and then lunch took like 3 hours last year because, some kid would wake up and want like brunch at 10:30, but then other kids weren't hungry. It was a nightmare. And then the kitchen wasn't clean until 1:30 and I was losing my mind. So I decided to pay my daughter to make lunches this year for school days. And so it is her job to make lunches for kids. She doesn't have to make it for me and her dad or people who complain, but it streamlines it a little
Yeah.
better. And it's been interesting to watch. Like she ended up kind of setting up her own system. Like Monday is this, and Tuesday is this, and Thursday is this, and Friday is this. So it's easier for her to track it. And
How
then
much do you pay this daughter?
I pay her $10 a week,
And she does that.
and she does it because that is the only job right now that person can get because of age and experience. So when they can get a real job, I will probably lose my helper, which would be very sad.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And snacks are at 3:30. I don't know why it's 3:30. It's just always been 3:30.
We have like these windows too, where it's like they make their own breakfast and lunch and snacks, but like you should eat your breakfast before 10.
Right.
Snack can be from 10 to 11, but if you're not hungry because you ate breakfast too late, then you don't get snack.
Right.
Lunch should be from 12 to 1. Snack should be from 3 to 4. Dinner's from 6 to 7. Like it's kind of this,
Yeah.
that's the way it's supposed to be. And now I make dinner every night, but I make breakfast some days, but I don't really make lunch anymore, which means I have to be really careful about making sure I eat lunch because I have
Yeah,
to
that
like
is,
buy stuff that
yeah.
I will actually eat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Linda says hers are allowed to eat when they want, but they have to eat fruit and protein with any snack they desire, with the snack they desire.
Oh, that's
So
smart.
fruit, protein, and whatever,
Mhm.
because the protein will help
Keep
them
them
last.
fuller
Yeah,
longer.
they'll be
Yeah.
fuller longer. Yeah. Smart, smart.
Lena's gotta be
But
so
also we have
smart.
these bigger kids. I feel like when they were younger, they just nibbled all day long.
Yeah.
If I didn't, like
Yeah.
we weren't able to have those like set times until I stopped making their food, like breakfast and lunch, like, until they were like, what, 7, 8, until the oldest was like 7, 8, 9. I was still making breakfast and lunch for everybody because they couldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
They could make some things, but then they'd only eat that thing each day, which I guess is okay. But
Hmm.
huh,
Yeah. Yeah.
funny, funny, funny.
Lena's
Food.
got all the answers for the food.
I know her like kids also really know. Like she has really taught them how to cook full meals from an early age. Like they can know, which is my like goal and dream and love, but it's so much work.
It's a lot of
You
work.
know, it's like it's a cooking and then the cleaning up.
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
just it
It's that
takes
multi-step
so long.
process.
Yeah,
Yes.
it takes so long.
Yeah.
And by the time all of that is done, I don't even want to eat. I'm just like, oh,
And we get pulled away for a million interruptions. Like to have that much focused attention is pretty much impossible for a mom with kids that interrupt.
Right.
Because I mean, and not that we want to stop them from interrupting because most of it's important stuff. Okay,
Right.
some of it isn't, but
Yeah.
just all day, every day. It's just managing that expectation that, okay, I'm going to get interrupted here,
Hmm.
and
and I
that's okay.
promise, like, this is what happens, okay? I'm heating up tortillas, so I have to watch the tortilla because it's heating up. It's gonna burn
It
if
will
I
Right.
burn.
take my eye off of it. And at that moment where it is not cooked enough to come off,
Hmm.
but too cooked to not stop, I don't know. At that moment, my 4-year-old will need to poo.
Hmm.
Yes.
We have a pan in our kitchen, and it is the pan that I use to make a grilled cheese, probably, or grilled tuna melt or something. And there is an indentation of the sandwich bread in the pan because that is exactly what happened. Is I got called away to handle some urgent thing and not only ruined my lunch, but also ruined the pan.
Every
Why we
time.
still have the pan, I don't know, but it's like a constant reminder,
Every
like,
time.
pay attention to the food.
Every time.
Yep.
Every time. And I'll be like, somebody come watch the tortilla. Like,
I cannot tell you how many quesadillas and grilled cheese I've burned over the years. Like,
Hmm.
I just don't make them well, I don't make them anymore because most of my people can't have cheese anymore. But I just stopped. I was like, I'm just gonna burn it because I
Hmm.
can't. Either one of my kids would interrupt me, or I would squirrel
Yeah.
and I would get distracted. And then I'd go, oh, what's that smell? Like,
yes. And
never
it's
fails.
like a joke. They all joke about me burning the tortillas. All of them. It's like an inside joke to them. They're like, Mom burned another
Then heat up your
tortilla.
own tortilla.
And I'm
Right.
like, will somebody come and watch it? The baby? Or go take the baby to go poo? Like, I cannot do both. I cannot do
Cannot do
both.
both. Cannot do both. We do a lot. We cannot do
But we
some
can't do it
things.
all at the same time.
Right.
like one set of eyes. Like if you need me, I can't take my eyes off of this.
Right. Right.
I just
Yes. I can remember times where I would be like my kids, I need to ask you something. I need to ask you, and I'd be like, okay, I'm watching the pan. Ask me the question. I'm not going to look at
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Ask me the question while I watch
I'm
the
listening.
pan because I will just go off and then it's over.
Yeah, yeah. Same, same.
That's adorable. So we all need cooks.
Right.
So when we win the
Basically,
lottery, the thing that would help us in life apparently is to hire a cook.
Yeah.
yes,
But then our kids
yes.
wouldn't learn how to do it.
Sure they can. The cook can teach them.
The cook can teach them to do it.
And they'll probably be really good at it and know all these neat shortcuts to
Yeah,
teach them. So it'd be even
it's
better than
like
if we tried.
learning from the professional.
That is
Right.
fair. That is fair. Okay, because you might be too, Amy. I am beta testing Kitchen Stewardship's new Teens Cook Real Food course. And I'm watching these videos and I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. Why didn't I know that? I learned to cook like 40 years ago. And it's
Yeah.
like, because the like chef guy is teaching, I'm like,
I
somebody else.
haven't we my kids have been irritated at making them do it because they're like, we already know this stuff, Mom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you really already know it? Or are you just annoyed at making you do this? I don't know.
Yeah, mine are annoyed too, but I just
Yeah,
this is what we're doing. This is the homeschool thing we're doing right now.
right. But I also get it because that the particular child in the age group does have a lot of schoolwork this year. Like I load my kids up
Oh.
in 10th grade because I know like it's not like the specialization age. Like it's all the gen ed credits. We haven't picked, the specialty that they or lead
Hmm.
towards whatever college
Right.
or vocation they're going for. So I kind of and they don't have a job yet and they can't drive yet. So it's like 10th
Yeah,
grade is like hitting it hard and
I
they have
see.
a lot of schoolwork this year. So I understand why they're frustrated with me for making them do it. But I
Do
still
something
want them
else.
to do it.
Yeah, still want you to do it. Um, yeah, those high school years, they get interesting, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm like hanging on to middle school right now. Like, we're gonna stay here. Can we just stay here?
We can do all the fun things because you know all the basics and we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about like credits and grades. Like it
Hmm.
can still be fun and mastery based and interest led and
Which is
yeah.
I'm
funny
cute.
because I taught middle school when I was a public school teacher, and I loved the age and I loved what we taught. I did not love the public schools. But like now, looking back on homeschooling, I'm like, I love middle school still because of
Yeah.
that, because I don't have to teach them to like read or do basic math. They know that. We got the basic foundation down. But like you said, I don't have to worry about the credits and grades and requirements of high school in the future. I'm just like, it's middle school. What do you like? What do you want to
Let's do
do?
that.
Let's
I
do
will
that.
create a unit study for whatever you want.
Okay, I don't go that far. Unit studies, that's too much work. I will buy it. I'm not going to create it.
I
I'll
do
Amy is a
both.
download
master
whatever
at
you
creating
need.
them.
Yeah,
Download it. Teachers
funny.
pay teachers it. Give me some of
Teachers pay
that.
teachers. Teachers pay teachers. Thank you. Teachers pay teachers. I
I
love
mean,
teachers pay
I
teachers.
do miss elementary school. Don't get me wrong. I miss the littles because they like
They're
still
sweet
think
and
you're
they still
cool.
like you.
Yeah. I mean, my kids like me, but they also roll their eyes at me
hmm I
more
feel
often than
like in elementary school they still like learning too, whereas
Yeah.
middle school, we were talking about this on a call recently about how they get to that 11, 12, 13-year-old age and it's like, why do I have to do this? I don't like doing this. And we're like, yeah, but it's your job and that's what you have to do. I'm sorry.
not.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like
My
they own.
6-year-old,
God.
I was gonna say my 6-year-old, so we just do like kindergarten for first grade because it just developmentally makes more sense. And like things that you buy that
hmm
are marketed for kindergarten, like the standards are so much higher than they
Right. Than
used
they
to
used to
be.
be.
So,
Yep.
um, but she still does this thing where when she's coloring, she like licks her lips like,
Because they're concentrating so hard. I love that.
and it's like the cutest thing. And she's done it since she was like almost 5 and learning how to color. And she's 6 and she still does it. And I'm like, this. the most precious thing ever. Don't grow up.
That's
Don't grow
adorable.
up ever. And so she's like, mm. And she does it too, like when she's cutting and pasting, she'll be like, and I'm like, so much.
Oh, that's like I'm like, I hope that I get to enjoy being a grandparent because that I just want to see that again. I want to see
Right?
those little faces and those little hands and yeah, all the things.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, I
It's
think the
so sweet.
difference is elementary school students like they just like to learn about new stuff
Right. And
and it
everything's
doesn't
new.
matter what it is. In
Hmm.
middle school, they only want to learn what they want to learn.
Yeah.
They will get
Yeah.
'Cause,
excited about something, but only if it's what they want to learn.
right.
Right.
And so
Yes.
that gets tricky. So then we all, like you said, we have to bring in the virtue and we have to say, okay, but we also have to be prepared for high school and actually still do math, even though you don't want to do any more math ever
Right.
again.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Sorry, we don't like math very much.
I like
I
math.
have one child. No, I have two children who love math, but I don't. Do you like math, Amy?
I do.
Oh,
I
that's
like that there's one right answer for things and that everything is figure outable and the answer key is always right most of the time, usually. And I don't have to like interpret what the answer
mm-hmm.
could be. And I love the logic involved.
Okay. I
I
try to
recognize
learn.
that is totally weird, but I love it.
It's so weird, AB. So weird.
I think I could kind of love those things about math. I don't like the like teaching math part
Yeah.
and the answering questions about math part because I don't
I
explain math
love,
well. My brain doesn't do that. Explain
Right.
it well.
I don't know that I explain it well either. I just love seeing all the patterns and all of it. And I guess the programs I've used have done a good job like helping my kids see the patterns. So
Hmm.
the I have learned to think about math in a completely different way while teaching my kids math than the way I
Mm,
learned math. And
right.
it's like mind blowing what some of these curriculums allow for and how they teach it. And I know some people are like, "Oh, this new math is awful," and I'm like, "But this is actually how we're already doing it. It's just breaking it down, and you're learning it at an earlier level, so it makes it easier." And then mental math, my kids can do. They're like 4 digit times 2 digit in their head, or
Hmm.
3 digit plus 2 digit addition in their head. And I'm like, where's my calculator to double check your answer? And they're
I don't know if
always
you got that
right.
right. Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
like, I wish I learned it that way. Then I would know.
Oh, Amy, you're so logical. That's just so weird. Like,
It's totally weird. I know.
I feel like when I began homeschooling, I had this idea that I was like, I would show my kids the beauty in things like math because God created math and it's orderly, and I would show
Yeah.
them the beauty. And I remember thinking, aren't there these like cool things about math that people like learn about? And then
Yes.
life happened, and I was like, I don't have time to figure that out. It wasn't something I already knew, and so I was like, I can't, I just that's going to be set aside, which I guess is okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
My one of my kids is a total math junkie and he's figured all that out on his own. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess I didn't
Awesome.
good for you. Yeah.
have
See, he
to.
was
Yeah.
interested in it, so he figured it out, and
That.
it all worked out fine.
Right. Now, okay, I don't like math at all, and I don't like teaching it, but every March 14, we do celebrate
Pi
Pi
Day.
Day,
Yeah.
and we always watch Donald in Math Magic Land.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
we
that
Yeah.
on
watch it
YouTube
every
somewhere?
year. Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
YouTube. And we always
I
get pizza, and then at night, when the babies are in bed, we'll watch Life of Pi. Like, so
That's
we
awesome.
that's my take on making math
No, that's great.
tolerable, right? But like, yeah, I do like because Donald in Math Magic Land does that, where he's using math to play
I
pool
remember,
and
yeah, I
then
remember the pool
showing
part. Yep.
the golden ratio
Mhm.
and all those kinds of things. And I remember seeing it like as a kid and thinking like, I wish I learned math like that. So then,
Mhm.
healing my inner
okay.
child by like making my kids watch it.
I have to admit, a couple of years ago, I bought a series of books about Penrose the mathematical cat, and we read some of it, and it was fun. I know that sounds crazy, but it was like, I think it was one of those living books recommendations somewhere about
Mhm.
math. And I was like, I want to make math more fun. And we got this series and we didn't finish it. So I guess I could pick that up back up again. But like, it was this cat who like apparently could do math, but like, and the owner was like a mathematician. And then
Well, that's
like it
kind of fun.
does all the like interesting mathy things
Okay,
like
like the Fibonacci
geometric and
sequence and
Fibonacci.
yeah.
Yes, like
Okay,
all those things. Because when
we
my kids
have
were
done.
younger, we liked Life of Fred as like
Yeah,
a
we do.
fun
Yeah,
but
I
anyway.
have Life of Fred, not as math, but to like for independent reading when they're reading
Hmm.
like 20 minutes a day, like you're going through
Hmm.
Life of Fred.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, they're
the circumference, like
Yeah,
we've
the
done
circumference
yes, I
those.
books
love
are
those.
cute too. Yeah.
So Amy,
And
what are the you mentioned that you use math programs that make math meaningful. What you I guess you should share what those are.
With my biggest kids, we started with Singapore math.
Mm,
We use the primary US edition. There's like 10 different versions of Singapore math now that were not all available when I started this. And then we've also used Math with Confidence. That goes K through 6. And that's
hmm.
been really good too. Again, seeing those intricate patterns that weave themselves and um, they even have like fun projects and like books that correspond with the math concept you're learning at the end of each unit, which is fun too. So now I
Cool.
have this list of all these math books I need to buy for my library that's already totally full. It doesn't have room for it, but it would be great.
Mhm.
Very
And
cool.
then like a random one is it's called Math in Nature, and I think it's from Math Geek Mama. It's like a 6-week program, and it focuses on fun things like the Fibonacci sequence and fractals and hexagons and literally how you see that in nature and why it's in nature and how that responds back to math. And there's fun projects, and so we've
Okay.
done that too, just for
What
fun.
what age is that best for?
That's probably like third through sixth grade.
Okay.
Like they kind of need to be able to read and draw and write
Yeah.
independently to be able to do it well.
Okay. That's cool. It's funny you mentioned that like all those variations on Singapore math didn't exist when you started homeschooling. And I
Yeah.
was like, thinking like so many things have changed since when we
Mhm.
Yes.
started homeschooling to like now.
Hmm. Online
It's just
stuff, I think, being the biggest. Like it was like, here's a
right.
couple educational apps, or
Yeah.
here's like documentaries that you could stream kind of. And now it's like, here's an entire program on the internet. And I'm like, that's amazing.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true.
I do feel like when COVID happened,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like people decided, well, we just need to like think of different ways to learn, while the rest of us were like, we're already there, buddy.
We've been doing that.
Yeah. So I mean, like we were talking about, teachers pay teachers. Like I know, yes, I could Google and download a free whatever something something from somebody's blog, or I could just search it on Teachers Pay Teachers and find it in like 2 seconds.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And so, or find something printable for 2 seconds, or find something like oddly specific,
Right.
like
Right.
practicing one very specific skill, and it's going to be there somewhere,
Yeah.
like somebody's done it. And I mean, not that the other ones aren't bad, like education.com or whatever, but those who need like to pay,
There's like a
like,
subscription fee for
Subscription.
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
And I'm
Teachers
like,
Pay
that's a
Teachers
lot of work. Then I have to remember
yeah,
my password, and that's not going to happen.
yes. And
Yeah.
and you know what,
There's
Teachers Pay Teachers, you can just pay using your PayPal, and that's logged in already. Like I don't have to keep putting in my credit card every single time. It's just
mhm.
logged into my PayPal. So
Yeah, like
thank
printables
you.
and downloads were not like a thing
No.
We're not
Yeah.
a thing.
when it was like blogs with ideas, but no actual like resources. You still had to just figure, I mean,
Or there were ebooks. Like ebooks were new when I started, kind of. Those were the big thing.
hmm.
And you could buy an ebook and download it and then print it from your computer.
I remember that. But they weren't all a standard
No,
type.
no.
And there were even ebooks for like reading, but they weren't all like you couldn't. read them just on any platform. It was like each platform had a different
Right. Like, did
library.
this work on Kindle or did this work on whatever your computer had?
Yeah,
Hmm.
old school. We're like old. How many years have we all been homeschooling? What year did you start homeschooling? The actual year. Make us really do math.
2010.
Okay, that was fast.
When when was my kid born? So like he was born in 2006. So like
Because
when
the
he was
reason we
5.
started
Yeah.
homeschooling was because I had a kid that was born 10 days before my biggest kid should have gone to school. And I'm like, we are not going to make it to school on time. Let's try
Yeah.
this. So 2010.
Yeah. 20, I'm gonna say I'll just count from when he was 5 and say 2011.
Mhm.
Okay, so mine is 2006, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
sounds right.
It's really it's just really transformed, I think.
It's
Like
really
I
changed.
think like for the moms coming in right now, like they have a wealth
Hmm.
of stuff to choose from. And yes, sometimes that's overwhelming,
Yeah.
but it's also like you will find something good eventually because it's just all there. It's all
Mhm.
there. It's a
You know
feast.
what I, you know what I think that's changed, like kind of in the, because there's so many resources to do the
Mhm.
things, to teach the things, that it's one of the things I don't like is that it's moved a lot towards like just get the things done and teach the things.
Mm.
Whereas when I was starting, it was more of like family learning, lifestyle, not necessarily like family style where everybody learns the same thing, but just it was more of like a culture and like we are learners and we are learning in our home together and not just checking boxes and making sure
Mhm.
we do all the things. I just see a little bit like because there's so many resources and they do such a good job of saying this is what you should teach and here's how you teach it and here's the stuff. But like it's become more about that than just I don't know. I think we had
It's
um
more about the academics versus the family culture.
yes,
It sounds like what you're trying to say.
that's the summary of what I was trying to say. Well said.
Okay.
And you can disagree. I mean, and I know a lot of us still
No,
try to
I
preserve family
agree.
culture, but
I think the ones who like, especially the COVID homeschoolers, because that's what everybody was looking for at the time, and now we're a few
yeah.
years beyond that. So the ones that stayed are going to the family culture now. Like they're finally like they're
Right.
getting
They're
there,
comfortable enough to get there. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And making it their own and
Yes.
finding their own like way to make it work. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
And
maybe
I
in another
think
like 5 years, assuming we don't have another pandemic,
but I
knock
think
on.
like 5 years is
Yeah, yeah.
like it takes you 5 years to kind of figure out what
It's
works for
that's
you
true.
and what works for your kids.
Yes.
And I know like when I was teaching, you weren't considered a master teacher or someone who could take on a student teacher until you had been teaching at least 5 years. So that's reasonable now. Like now the COVID homeschoolers are kind of coming into their own and discerning what works best for them and for their kids. And that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
I wonder how many it looks very different from when they started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. That's 100% what I see too. And I think it's one of the things, even just pre and post COVID, like the families that seem to have the most peace and joy in homeschooling are the ones who really lean into the fact that it's home learning, home education, and don't try to imitate school at home, right? Don't
Right.
try to
Yeah.
do the classroom at home, which is all we've ever known. I mean, most of us.
Right.
And so that's where you naturally are comfortable and that's where you lean towards. But to keep that even now 18, 19 years in thinking okay, well, I going too far towards classroom at home, and keeping that
Hmm.
balance is hard.
Mhm. I just don't know. Like now that we're a few years from the pandemic, like I don't know what homeschooling would look like without the pandemic. Like, would we still be, I mean,
Hmm.
it feels like it real like it was a turning point to me and like
Yeah.
the like overall homeschool movement. I feel like it really like we really closed a chapter on something and opened up a chapter on something new. So I mean, It's not all
I'm,
great, but some of it is.
right.
But some of it
Yeah.
is.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it normalized homeschooling a lot,
I think so.
right?
Right.
So where it's not only the weird people that do it, although
Right.
you have to be a little
But they're
weird.
still there. Yeah, they're
There's,
still there.
yeah, I like math. I'm weird.
There's no such thing as normal, right? We said that earlier.
Yeah, we did just say that. You have to be like a little bit crazy to homeschool, just like a little,
Just a little. Yeah,
just a
a
little bit. Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's exciting. I love the new enthusiasm from the new
Mhm.
moms who are like figuring it out. They're like, oh, this is actually doable and this is actually, enjoyable to be with my kids. Not all the time, I know, but
Yeah.
you know, to see the light. And it reminds me, oh yeah, I can keep doing this for 6 more years. I can, that we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
Yeah.
counting.
No,
I
not
feel
at
that
all. I
way.
can
Are
tell.
you counting?
No, every once in a while I'll do the math and it just is like basically I think I have a decade left, which still feels really long.
Long.
So it's not even, yeah.
I don't know. Six
My
years
youngest
sounds
is
doesn't
4.
sound.
6 years doesn't
Yeah,
sound
you're
that long.
6 years,
Yeah.
but six isn't that different from 10. It's four
It's
years off.
not, but in my head it is. It's
Yeah,
like, the difference between 99 cents and $1.99 sounds way cheaper. It's like 10 is way longer than 6, but I know
exactly.
when we get to it, it's gonna go really fast. And we were even talking the other night that um in 2 years we'll only have two kids left, which is so weird to think about. And yeah, we won't probably in 2 years we won't have elementary schoolers anymore, which is also weird to think because that was my favorite time and my favorite era to do. So
Yeah.
I'll just have to teach at a co-op or something.
Yeah,
And to
Stacy,
get
plug. Oh,
my elementary school fix.
there you go. Stacy, plug your ears. So you have like 14 years left, right? Oh, you didn't close them. That's assuming all goes well. You've got this.
No, it's fine. Really, it's like what I said earlier. Like my my oldest was the hardest.
Yeah.
So it's all easier from here. Um, I just, um, I, but at the same time, I really don't know what it will look like in the future, even though I've already done it before, because like in a few years, we will be approaching retirement. So we
Mhm.
will
From the
have to
military.
like
Yep.
settle down. And so it's like my experience with my first two, even my first three, is not going to be the same experience that I had with these
Right.
bottom three. I
Right.
think that kind of freaks me out a little bit more than the idea of homeschooling another 14 years. It's like
Mhm.
homeschooling like without having to always worry about where we're going to live, like how what am I going to do with all the extra brain power that I'm not going to be.
Super Stacy.
I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll conquer the world. I yeah, just I that 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 I worry about that more than
I mean,
Jose, my youngest, his name is his Jose. He's basically like a small sort of like Tarzan or like the little boy Spot from Good Dinosaur. He's feral, a little bit wild, raised by all of us. It's like part wolf. So I don't know what's to become of him.
that sounds like a
Just
grand homeschooling adventure for
he's
the
Right?
like,
youngest kids.
yeah, he's just like, I mean, he has so much more like freedom than all the other ones do. Like he's outside, always in the dirt, and always like, "Rah!" And so we'll see what his. It's gonna be night and day is what it's
Yeah.
gonna be,
That
and
will,
yeah, I just yeah, it'll be weird.
that's
It'll be weird.
interesting.
It'll be
Yeah.
weird, but he's the youngest, and the next youngest is a girl. So I'm hoping she's gonna have like older sister energy and just like help. Like,
Tone it down.
yeah,
When you're older and weary.
Right.
help me, help. We'll see.
Isn't it just mind-boggling that like we had these kids, right? same mom and dad, same basic environment. Even if you move a lot, it's still the same family culture, the same family dynamic for the most part. And they're each so dang different.
Same
I'm,
template. Same
yeah,
template.
same. Just didn't like God is so amazing to come up with all these different scenarios and combinations. And so it's like learning all over again how to do all the things with every kid.
It
And
is.
Yeah.
it is.
It is. It is. It's, I just treat them all different. I find like I treat them all differently. I love them all the same, but I treat them all differently because they are just so different.
But I
Hmm.
think that's what you're supposed to do because you're recognizing the inherent individuality and dignity of them as an individual person. Like you
Yeah.
can't treat them all the same because it doesn't work.
You're
Hmm.
so right. You're so right.
It just won't work.
So right.
Yeah. Well, you were making me think of, Stacey, some of the things you said in your masterclass today. Each of us taught a masterclass this week for our membership as part of Sunroom Week, and Stacey's was on teaching reading because of your wonderful wisdom and knowledge and suffering experience
Experience.
teaching dyslexic kids to read. Um,
Sanctifying.
right.
Sanctifying.
But I mean, we learn a lot about some things that make it
Mhm.
easier to teach the younger kids, but some things are still different and still throw us for a loop, and
Mhm.
we have to figure out.
I think now that we have like perspective and we can look back, like we can see all of the times that we worried about something that really didn't need to be worried about.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, just like, why was I worried about that? Like, oh my gosh, nobody cares. It's just,
But at the time you did.
at the time I did think about it. Like,
I'm like, give me an example now. I want to know.
okay, so like, let me give you an example. Um, I guess between kids 2 and 3, I was worried about elementary science because I didn't want my kids to be dumb. And it's impossible for my kids to be dumb. And so I just worried about it so much, like what kind of science program to use, like so much experiments and this and that. And still for like kids 3 and 4, I was just like, okay, well, we're just gonna read through these books because it really doesn't matter. And then incoming 6 and 4 year old, one of my favorite TPT persons put out a K through second grade, like science thingy. And they're just unit studies. Like one this unit study on apples and this unit study on pumpkins and this, but she has these cute little printables and these cute little thingies. And now I'm just like,
I'm worried for
print, print,
nothing.
print, print, print. Done. And then because it's for K through 2, she has 3 different levels of activities. Oh, outside. Of course. Here. Off you go. You want to say hi? He wants to say hi.
Oh,
Or
hiding.
not. He got shy.
Hi,
He wants
buddy.
to say hi. And now I'm just like, so I can just keep printing out something on different levels. Oh yes, baby. Okay. Oh, okay, baby. I'll tell them.
Stole your water.
Somebody didn't take her water. I'm gonna have to be right back. They know
Yep.
to take her water. I'm just
Okay.
Uh-oh.
gonna I'm gonna mute
Yep. You
myself.
go ahead. You go to. Those big kids are super, super helpful when they can be, but then they're still
Sometimes stuff gets lost
kids.
in the cracks. Yeah.
They're still kids. They're still
They're still
kids.
kids, right?
Yes. I also loved your masterclass, Amy. That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Your whole calmer.
Calmer
Let's see if I can remember what they were. C was for no cleaning.
cleaning
A was for no, I don't remember A.
academics.
Oh,
because we homeschool.
because we homeschool. Ella was for laundry.
Hmm.
M was for meals.
Hmm.
Er, I
Was
don't remember.
expectations and routines. But
Got
another
it.
mom said on the call, like, I thought you were going to do rest. And I was like, oh, that would have been a good one. Now I need to rewrite the
Write
whole
it.
thing and throw in rest.
Redeliver it. That's okay. You already gave a different masterclass on rest.
That's
So
true. I
it's like
did. I did.
you did a whole class just on cultivating rest. So
Yeah.
like
I should rewatch that one again before the holiday season
we all
starts.
should. We all should. What is it you said the other night? Like we teach the masterclass that we need to hear.
Right. Yeah. Like yeah. We have some systems that are working great in our house for the calm part, and some systems have totally fallen apart in the last month. And I'm like, okay, we need to reboot here. So,
Right?
yeah.
Time to redo that. Yeah. I think that I am so my masterclass was on like just right homeschooling. Am I doing too
Hmm.
much? Am I doing too little? Not enough? Am I, and I think I'm in this season where I have a seventh grader and a ninth grader, and they don't need
Hmm.
me as much. So
Hmm.
I'm always like,
Or is enough getting done
is
because you're not as involved,
yeah,
probably.
I'm not as involved. I mean, I still sit with the younger one every day, but the older one I don't sit with every day. And I'm watching what's getting done, and I'm like, is this enough? I mean, we're covering all the subjects. They're getting through it, but they're also getting through it like faster. Like when we started the school year, they got through it faster than I expected. So I added
Yeah.
some, and
Yeah.
they still, and then they like got through that in almost the same amount of time. But I'm like looking at it like it's still good.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, so I'm definitely, I think I was like, what does that look like? It's all a discernment process.
Right.
It's all discerning, like, what do I need to improve upon? What do I need to dial back on? What do I need to worry about? What do I not need to worry about? I mean, we really shouldn't worry, but
What should I prepare for versus not have to prepare for, maybe?
what should I think through and be intentional about?
Yeah.
Intentional about. Yeah, that was today's Sunroom member interview. She talked about how the Sunroom has made her more intentional.
I love that.
I thought that was really nice. Like just taking the time to think through things.
Right. Well, even like I think of like the goals that we do in the sunroom calls, and that helps me focus. I feel like I am cheating because I usually have 2 weeks between calls because I'm not on every week, but I'm like, ooh, what can I do in 2 weeks? It's like I have bonus time to get this goal done.
Mhm. Yep.
But I do
Yep.
like that it does help kind of focus in on what is important, what needs to be prepared for or thought through, and
Yeah.
and then when am I going to finish that amidst everything else that's going on?
Yes. Yes. We don't, I mean, we are all busy. We all are doing way too much stuff. Even if you're not, even if you don't think you are, and all you're doing is keeping all the people alive, that's a
That's a
lot.
lot.
In fact, I just saw a reel that's going around, and I'm not going to remember which um, priest it was, but I think it was one of the Ascension Presents one. It's one of the Franciscans, and he
Okay.
is so good. And he was like, I guess the idea was someone coming in confession and like, I'm a mama of six littles and I'm exhausted and I'm slothful because I'm lazy and not doing all the things that I should be doing. And he's like, wait, are you like sleeping? No. So you're tired. So how are you going to do all the things? Like, that's okay. Like, and
It's okay to be tired because you're not
he
sleeping.
was like, that you're not being lazy. You're tired. And
Yeah.
he said a few things that were really wise, but then he like kind of shared, he's like, are you letting Jesus love you in your weakness where you are?
Mm,
And I was like, oh, that's really good.
yeah.
So, but you have to stop and be okay with that and be willing to accept that. And like that pause moment where we just are like,
Hmm.
I mean, even though I do relatively get enough sleep, I still just think I'm not doing
Enough.
all the things or enough.
Right. Yeah.
Think, and you know what? I think that is a real like American thing
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
that we're like sociologically programmed to like always be productive because that's where our value is. Like if
Hmm.
we're
Mhm.
not actively doing something, then we're not contributing or we're lazy. Like, and
Hmm.
that's why I
Mhm.
think a lot of moms think that they're lazy moms when they're just so overwhelmed they don't know what to do next.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it becomes that like paralysis, where you just have so many things to do and you're shut down
Hmm.
and you've told yourself like it's because you're lazy or something like that when you're just burnt out.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And we don't know how to stop sometimes.
Right. We all
That's
struggle with that,
yeah.
but
If
I think we try really hard to help the mamas that we help do that,
yeah.
Mhm.
which in
It's
turn reminds us to do it.
Right.
and that goes back to what you're saying about how the mama will tend to make her homeschool look like school because
Mhm.
in her mind that is what a productive school day looks like.
Mhm.
That's what
Right.
what a productive education looks like.
Hmm.
I'm like, no, it's you on the sofa cuddling.
It is. Yes.
or at the kitchen table snacking while they're
Or
doing math.
making dinner together or watching a movie together or playing outside together. It's just, I
Hmm.
love that homeschooling allows for all those extra moments of being together. And it's been beautiful. I remember I grew up with a lot of siblings and a big family, and we had lots of cousins, and I enjoyed spending time with all of them, but there was definitely a segregation by age or ability, or the big kids and the little kids, and there's still that to an extent here. But I noticed that when we go to a park or we go see cousins who are mostly significantly younger than my older kids, and they get along just fine with kids who are 10 plus years younger than them. That's not an issue. Or within a 5 year range, like they're all playing together.
Hmm.
And it's funny to me that the observation from family members whose kids are in school are like, whoa, that's amazing that your big kids get along with these younger kids. And I was like, and it didn't occur to me like why that was weird to them until I'm like, oh, but for my kids, that's normal. Like
Hmm.
they're
Right.
around different ages all the time at all the activities we go to because we're in a co-op that's K through 12 and they're in a theater group that's 6 through 12 and there's little
Hmm.
kids that come out from the group before or whatever it is we're doing. That age disparity and that time for togetherness to get to laugh and get to know each other and share the stories. And that's been fun. Since my youngest one is reading real novels, now she's going through the books, and they're the same books my big kids have read because we followed the same system, not exactly the same, but and it's fun when she'll get to they're like, oh, that was my favorite one. I love that book. Or this is the best part coming up. And I love that they're sharing that even from like a
Hmm.
10 to 12 year difference. It's super fun.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I especially love about the middle school ages too, is because we have all this togetherness and you know your kids so well. I love watching them during that season turn into who they
Mm-hmm.
are. Like like they already have personality, but they're like their passions and their interests and their more of their personality comes out in that season and they become their own person, not just like
Mm-hmm.
lumped together as all the little kids or whatever, and
Right. Yeah.
just getting to know them so well. I think that's probably my very favorite thing about homeschooling is I know my kids so well and we have like amongst us all, we just have a really good relationship that we um enjoy being together. And, we have bad days and we get grumpy days or whatever, but we love being a family and we love the time we spend together. Stacey's making a face. Is it at me or her kids?
Just
Yes,
turning. I'm gonna
I will go in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
it's
We
You
have
want to
gone
sit
past
with me?
that. It's great. We have gone past when I said we would, so we should let us all get back to our littles and bigs and husbands and homes. But this
You
has been
know,
really fun.
he's asleep by like 8:30 on a normal day.
but not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
But I wanted to say, Jenny, before
Yeah.
we wrap up, like I was just reading an article, I'm pretty sure it was in the Atlantic, and they were talking about how like the disappearance of like cousins, how
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
nobody's really growing up with cousins to get
Mm-hmm.
along with. And I just love that when we homeschool, like we're not feeling that as much because we are always together. Like we're still getting that family kind of time from their siblings that they
Hmm.
wouldn't be having because their siblings would be in like different classrooms
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
different
Or even
schools.
different schools. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I just felt like, and I knew because we're military, like my kids, even if they had cousins their age, they would never be close to their cousins.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But I just feel like because I have so mommy's talking, baby angel. It's like, but I just feel like that I knew that it was something we could give them. Like they could have good relationships with
Hmm.
each other because they didn't
Hmm.
have like a cousin's close in age
Hmm.
Right.
that they could bond with. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
it does. And I think
That makes
and I hope that because we are
no
building these
sense.
family cultures and relationships and our kids are growing up seeing how valuable family relationships are,
Oh my
that that will
goodness.
help our broken culture
You
to
say
heal
that in
in
the
some ways
last
because
story.
the family
In
is
the
the
last night.
core
Oh.
of society.
He's
And
like, I'm gonna
little
take this
faces
time
are
to make
beautiful.
all the sounds that a train
Of
makes.
course, Thomas is going to make all the sounds. All right, mamas. Thank you again. Any closing thoughts, Amy? Put you on the spot.
Homeschooling is great. You should do it. Come homeschool with us. It's fun.
It is fun. We have a great time. All right. If anyone wants more information about connecting with Amy, Stacey, or me, head to heartofamother.net. You can download a freebie. You can check out our consulting options and our Sunroom membership. And if all else fails, just comment here or send me a message, and I'm happy to help you out. Thanks, ladies, for spending this time with me.